Good morning. It's the Myles Revolution on the morning cast for December 22nd. Let me start the Instagram here. So we are going live on Instagram now on December 22nd of 2023. Good day. It is Friday, which may or may not make a difference as far as work week goes for people, but people have to work, and Christmas or not, you still got to live, you still got to eat, still got to pay bills, so work away you will. And if you don't have this weekend off, a lot of us don't have the weekend off like perhaps we would like to. So you're just in the same boat. So you don't need to be whining and griping and moaning and groaning to everybody about that, because life is life. And some people have to work and some people don't. And that is just the way it is. And sometimes in other parts of your life, you won't have to work on weekends. I can remember my mother telling me the story that it was really a big deal when the work week went from 6 days to 5 days. And that was many years ago. That was before I was born. But she could remember her dad always going to work for 6 days a week. He only had 1 day a week off, and that was Sundays. So we really ought to be grateful for the time off that we have, and that we perhaps don't have to work as much as we used to. So that being said, let me move on here to our first story here. The MSC Meraviglia went on a cruise here on Saturday, December 17th, but 24 hours before they departed the New York harbor. Guess what? They got rerouted because the weather was severely bad, or going to get worse, on their way to the Bahamas. So they decided to reroute the cruise line northward to where it get a little bit colder, and the passengers only had a 24-hour notice to cancel or take the cruise. And so some people went to Walmart, bought their coats and sweaters and whatever they needed to as they headed towards New England and the eastern part of Canada, where it was a lot colder than Bahamas. So but they wanted to save their Christmas vacation on this particular cruise, and the cruise line did what they could to save it rather than refunding all the passengers. As you can see, there's very luxurious accommodations here, and this could have affected up to 5,714 guests. I don't know how full this particular cruise was, but that was a lot of people. Nevertheless, the cruise sailed, and I don't know what the results are because I don't think they're back yet. Most of those cruises are 7 to 10 days, so they are not even returned. Hopefully they all survived and wasn't too cold. I know here in the Midwest that the weather was a little bit warmer, so they probably fared just fine in that cruise, and they got all their bellies full and all the entertainment they wanted in that luxurious accommodation on a ship that sails in the sea.
Long ago, free men came from far. They were led by a guiding star.
This was a song that I released. I don't know. I think it's a COVID song, probably like 2019, 2020, called Guiding Star. It actually turned out to be a pretty good song. I know that my wife wasn't around. She was back in Oregon with my son, who was having some treatment at that time. And so this was one of those songs that I wrote, and even my daughters seem to have liked it. But it's called Guiding Star. It's on my YouTube channel. You can also stream it and download it from iTunes and Amazon Digital and other platforms. So go take a listen. Guiding Star by the Myles Revolution, and on the Myles Revolution channel. So I have been running a promotion here, a Google ad campaign on the song Yo Angels, the music video. And you can see the went up quite a bit. Here are the results from December 13th to December 22nd. So there are 874,000 plus impressions. That's where the clip was presented to, and 84,000 people watched these views. So that cost me $122.11 to get all of those views. Now, is that really worth it? You're going to have to weigh that for yourself. You can see here on my YouTube channel what is going on. I mean, I'm not particularly rich yet, as you can see, but I do make a little bit of money. But 20,994 views in the past 48 hours. And this is probably a picture that you can't read real well, but these are the top performing videos on my channel in the past 28 days. Um, but you know, the Google ad campaign, you have to weigh just how much is it going to be worth it to run the ads. And I thought I would try that. Most of the views came from the short that I made of the song Yo Angels. And what I was disappointed in is I did not get as many new subscribers on YouTube as I thought I would. So it looks like if you're going to do a Google ad campaign and one of the things you want to get is more subscribers, it looks like that the shorts is probably not the best video format to use to get those new subscribers. I've noticed in years past when I do the same campaign for just regular format videos that yes, I do get the views, but I also get an increased subscriber base. So once again, I don't know that shorts are the video that's going to increase your subscribers if that's what your ultimate goal is. So anyway, there's the numbers of how the Yo Angels campaign went.
I heard as it were great rushing waters like the great waves of the sea. I was wondering what all the ruckus was taking place right there before me.
I'm pretty excited. This was a graduation for one of my kids. I don't know whose it was, but I thought hey, this would be a great visual backdrop for this second time around. Maybe to get some hype in there. But this song I hope to have released and put together. Well, at least the audio is going to be done today. I got to get it done so that I can get the video filmed and get it up on like Saturday late sometime. Second time around, be looking for it on the YouTube channel, the Myles Revolution YouTube channel. Second time around, the song for the Come Follow Me segment this week, which will finish off the year. And then we have a new year coming up. Woohoo! We are only 9 days away from the end of 2023. So many people will be celebrating that. Some will be maybe depressed because they're getting older. But you know, whatever. It's what it is what it is. Thank you for joining me on the morning cast. If you're watching this later in the day, I hope you have that your morning went wonderfully well and that your day continues to go upward and upwards, and any obstacle you come across seems to be overcome by your intelligence and your cunning ability to think and reason and overcome all those issues which may confront you on this day. May your Friday be a wonderful, splendid day.